What's up, family? Man, I just want to jump on real quick. Man, and tell you guys, man, they're intimidated by you. Man, they're intimidated by you. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, I get so many people, man, especially women, man, how come I can't find the guy, the man that I'm looking for? And man, every time I meet somebody, man, and they get to know me, man, they run away or they not interested in blah, 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 blah. Man, let me tell you guys something. You know what I mean? Something I've had to learn. You know, it's a grown folk channel, man, we keep shit real here. You know what I mean? You may not like the delivery, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna change. You know what I mean? You gotta understand something, especially if you're a beautiful young lady or a beautiful young woman. When I say young, man, you could be 50s and still be young. You know what I mean? But when you're a beautiful young person or you're a beautiful person and you're independent or you're self-sufficient, you don't need nobody to do shit for you. You know, as far as paying your bills or you got a spot to stay at, you got your own car, vehicle, whatever, transportation, you got your own source of revenue coming in. You're not dependent on a guy to give you money. You're not dependent on a guy to pay any bills for you. Man, that's intimidating to a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? That it is. You know, especially if you're making big money. That's even more threatening, more intimidating to a lot of guys. A lot of guys are intimidated by strong women that, man, they could go out and get their own. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's not a matter of whether they're intimidated by you. The question is, are you going to lower your standards and drop your standards just to get a guy? Or are you going to maintain those standards and those expectations? Man, this is what I bring to the table. If I want somebody, man, this is what I'm looking for in somebody. Don't lower your standards just to get somebody. Don't lower your expectations just to have somebody in the bed with you. See, that's what so many of us do. You know, man, when we got this dream of, man, I want my woman to look like this, and man, I want her to be Man, I'm at the age, man, I can have what the fuck I want. I can have whatever I want. And what I mean by that, see, for the longest time, I thought that, man, if I want the woman to look a certain type of way and to be this and be that, man, that was superficial. And that's what a lot of people say. Oh, you're just superficial. Okay, you call me what the fuck you want to call me. I'm 53 years old. I don't look like I'm 53 years old. I get that. Because I try to maintain myself. I try to take care of myself. I believe that if I can have whatever the fuck I want. Meaning that the woman that I want her to take care of herself too. The woman that I want her to, okay, man, if I was going to be around this motherfucking planet for a while, because I got a mission, I got a job to do, man, I got to take care of my fucking body. I don't have to go ape shit and tell me I'm a vegan, I'm a vegetarian and all that other bullshit. And I'm not none of that shit. You know what I mean? Me. I don't give a fuck what people do, what they eat, what they consume. That's not me. That's not me. But you could have what you want. The question is, most of us lower our standards because it didn't come fast enough, or I'm tired of being alone. You could have somebody your age group, or whatever it is that you're interested in. If you want somebody older or a little younger than you, or whatever, as long as they fucking legal. You know what I mean? You could have somebody, whatever preference you have, because this is your fucking world. You can manifest and have what the fuck you want. Stop lowering your fucking standards. Stop tripping because motherfuckers are intimidated by you. And because they're intimidated by you, you think all guys are intimidated by you. And so you start lowering your fucking standards. Start hooking up with fucking bums and peasants. When you're supposed to be a fucking queen, you're supposed to be a fucking king. You start hooking up with motherfuckers that ain't got shit to bring to the fucking table. Oh, as long as he's not in jail, and as long as he's not on drugs, and as long as he got most of his teeth, as long as she's not a crack hole, you know, we start lowering our fucking standards like, okay, we just start accepting anything and everything. So now we got these grown ass quote unquote dudes standing in your fucking house, ain't bringing shit to the table. Can't bring shit to the table. I'm not just talking about financially. I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, physically. They can't bring a damn thing to the table. And guys, we start lowering our standards. Okay, man, we start hooking up with these motherfucking women that ain't got shit to bring to the table. That's just some fucking pussy and some titties. They're not fucking educated. They're not spiritual. They're not emotionally balanced. They ain't shit, if the truth be told. But oh, she look good, and man, look at that ass, man, look at the titties, and when the homies see me, man, they gonna be like, man, where you find this bitch? Oh, this is a come up. No, the fuck it ain't a come up. How the fuck is that a come up? And that motherfucking can't put 5 fucking words together. But she a fucking come up. You's a fucking boss now because you got this uneducated motherfucker that don't know her left from her fucking right. But she look good. She can't cook, don't clean, don't do shit. And she can suck some dick though. She could dance on a fucking pole though. She could twerk though. And that's all she could fucking do. And you've lowered your motherfucking standards from a queen to a fucking peasant that look good. And truth is, some of y'all lowered your standards and motherfuckers don't even look good. Man, stop lowering your standards. Stop dropping your expectations. Learn to be patient. Learn to be patient. There's a reason why you're single at this time. I understand, man, we want somebody to snuggle with. We want somebody to be booed up with. I get that. But what I'm not going to do is lower my motherfucking standards just to have somebody here in the house with me. That's not going to happen. I've been through too much. And that's what the lessons teach us. Elijah, pump your brakes. I know you want to fuck. I know you want somebody to cuddle up with. Be patient. Stop rushing shit. Take your time. Be selective. There's 8 billion people on the planet. Why do you think your motherfucker gotta come from your raggedy ass city? Why do you think your boo, your king, your queen gotta come from your fucking community? Your little backwards ass city. Learn to enjoy life. Learn to appreciate and value the season that you're in. Get your expectations clear. What do you want? What do you want in your man? Most of you women don't even know what a fucking man is. So you need to get that shit straight first and foremost. What do you want in your woman? How do you want them to appear? How do you want them to look? What do you want them to bring to the table? What do you offer? What areas are you weak at? What areas do you want them to be strong at? See, most of us don't even understand this shit right here. I don't want somebody just like me. I want somebody just like me in a lot of areas. Like when it comes to sex, yeah, I want you to be very compatible with me when it comes to that. But in other areas of life, man, I don't need you to be strong in the areas I'm strong at. If you are, okay, so be it. But I need a woman, I want a woman. I'm looking for a partner that's strong in areas where I'm not strong yet. And I could be strong in areas she's not strong yet. Man, we got to grow up. What do you want? See, most of us don't even really understand what we want. Oh, I just want somebody to help me pay the bills. Or I just want somebody to talk to, somebody I could drink with, somebody I could club with, somebody I could go out to movies with, and we'll do it the woo. Somebody we can have great sex, somebody that's gonna get up and cook and clean and and bring $100,000 to the table, and they're gonna get me this, and they're gonna buy me. And see, we get all twisted in what we want. What do you really want in your relationship? What do you really want from your partner? Understand that most people are going to be intimidated by that. And they're going to be like, oh, this motherfucker think they all that. Okay, I am all that. I don't need your fucking validation. I don't need your fucking approval to think that I'm all that. You see, we get so twisted, we start thinking, oh, if you think you're all that, you're arrogant, you're narcissistic. No, dumbass, grow the fuck up. You're insecure. You're fucked up if you don't think you that. And I know that's harsh, but it's real. And I'm not saying you gotta think that you pop off your chest and pop your collar. No, I'm not talking about that. But you gotta start growing the fuck up and start understanding who you are and how valuable and how significant you are. Because if you don't fucking understand, how the fuck you expect somebody else to understand that or see that in you? Who the fuck are you? What do you bring to the fucking table? How valuable are you? When you understand that, then you understand, man, I can't just have anybody by my fucking side. I'm too valuable. I'm priceless. So my expectations and my standards have to be at a level that match my value. When you get a Bentley, you just don't get in that Bentley all kind of way. You know what I mean? You get a Bentley, man, you don't get up in there all grimy and dirty, and you just don't throw a whole bunch of animals up in your fucking Bentley and let them ride around. Because you understand the value of that vehicle. We have to grow up. We have to understand who we are and why you're here. When you understand that, then you can start understanding, okay, this is the type of person I need in my life. I don't need anybody intimidated by me. I don't need anybody threatened by me. None of us do. We don't need somebody that's going to hold us back. We're constantly pulling and dragging. Man, come on, let's do this. Come on, let's do this. Man, and we got to motivate them every fucking day. We got to get up and inspire them and challenge them every fucking day. No, we don't need somebody like that in our life. We have to grow up. What do you want in life? What do you want in your relationship? If all you want is somebody to suck and fuck, okay, cool, so be it. But I promise you this, it's gonna come with a lot of fucking baggage. It's gonna come with a lot of fucking issues. Because that's not who you are. You could think that's who you are until you say, oh. We have to grow up. If you're a king, if you're a queen, then why do you not expect a king or a queen in return? And every guy ain't a fucking king. Every woman ain't a fucking queen. I don't give a fuck what their handle is. Every woman ain't a fucking boss. Every guy ain't a fucking boss. Now, we have to grow up. I hope and pray that I said something to get you to start thinking outside of the box, or to get you to look at yourself a little different, or look at your life different, or your relationship different. You can have whatever you want. It's up to you. But is that what you really need? Is that what you're supposed to have? Or are you just settling, just so that you can say you have somebody, just so that you can say that you're not alone. You deserve more.